To you and yours. I'm live, and I'm just putting a shout out to everyone. Undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do. Undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do. Undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do. Undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do. Undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do, undow do. Undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do. Undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do. Undo, do, to you and yours. Welcome to the heartland of Zen Buddhism. This is where Undo, do brought me, you could say. I had a dream that I would have a family and two boys. And I laughed at the dream at the time because I was with my sweetheart, right? The woman I thought I'd be with. Undo, do, undo, do, undo, do. Undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do, undo, do. Undo, do. Distributive unconsciousness, distributive leisure, distributive. The singularity, the education singularity, will be driven by AI. This AI will grow up and we will call it the singularity or the technology singularity. In 2010, I started working on the idea of a decentralized society driven by the noodle, which is the singularity. I didn't think of it as the singularity, I just thought of it as simple AI. And this society would be built ultimately on these blocks. And these blocks will also have the open innovation framework around. And then there's the AI right there, staring right out. So you could say that the blockchain was prophesized 6,000 years ago by this guy right here. You know, I don't know the name of his actual name, right? But his new name is Undao Du. Un. The Bitcoin. Understanding Bitcoin. Un. Right? Bitcoin will play an important role in this new world that we are creating. You and I, if you're involved in the blockchain, we are creating. This new world is going to have a new currency. And that currency, that new gold. See, the Mayans were the gods of gold, weren't they? All the conquistadors and everyone went to find the great hoards of their gold. And ironically, they are, you could say they're the god of Bitcoin too. Undao Du, to you and yours. On understanding the role of Bitcoin. DAO, decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs. DAOs are going to play, they're the next gen of entities, right? And
being built by this guy right here. And the Aragon Project is pioneering the framework for that. DAOs ultimately are distributive autonomous nonprofit organizations, DANOs. DANOs are like the pure nonprofit of the group. Undao do. The sun's coming up. So what is, oh, and the final is the do. The un, the Tao, and the do. The un is Bitcoin. The Tao is open startup innovation frameworks, DAOs. Every DAO, every blockchain, right? DAOs are blockchain. Every blockchain can launch these DAOs. Whether it's on Elixir, whether it's on Cardano, whether it's on Ethereum, old lady Ethereum, grandma Ethereum, right? Netscape Ethereum, doesn't matter. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do. I am chanting to the near singularity. The near singularity, the energy contained within the near singularity, to me, is the do, the distributed unconsciousness. Back then, everything the size of a little piece of sand, right? Everything was in there, it was near. It breathed out. There was a breath, like in Hinduism. Shiva, I think it was Shiva, or whoever. She breathed out, and everything was created. That was the moment. Right? It's amazing. Back those many thousands of years ago, that they had a metaphor for the Big Bang. It's just amazing. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do. This, share, more. Where's Facebook? There it is, Facebook. Flip it around. Undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do. Everyone has the do. Everyone has enlightenment sitting as potentiality within themselves. Enlightenment is not something that is a gift unto a special person. Enlightenment is something that is inherently part of everyone. They just need to wake up. There is the stage of unawareness, which is the unstage, where you live in darkness and you chase ghosts. They could be ghosts of money, ghosts of wealth, ghosts of toys. They're fleeting ghosts. That's all they are. They're intangibles. Then you'll get to a point and say, what's it all about? What can I do? And maybe you feel guilty for earning all this money, and you start donating it away. right? You get into philanthropy because you're guilty. And you've made all this wealth and all these people don't have anything. And you want to convince yourself that you're a good person. But you're still trapped. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Bitcoin, blockchain, AI. That's what I'm saying over and over. Bitcoin, blockchain, AI. Bitcoin, blockchain, AI. Undao do, undao do. Unawareness, awareness, enlightenment. Unawareness, self-actualization, enlightenment. Unawareness, right? Self-actualization, enlightenment. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Those that undo and unravel, those that support, and those that teach. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do to you and yours. This is the moment when you become enlightened. This is where I'm at right now. I just start to see the light, and it's wonderful. And you don't have to try to see it. That's the problem, is if you try to see it, you just push it down. Or it will hide behind the clouds. But you have to have faith that this knowledge and enlightenment, all enlightenment is a profound existence within the do. All right? There's no secret powers or anything. There's no secret powers. There's no special benefits. It is just that we started off as a near singularity, that this near singularity created everything around us. This is the metaphysics of the blockchain. This is the metaphysics of Undao Do, right? That the very material within the near singularity is what is represented, and the quantum networks, distributive networks, kind of like connectors firing in the brain, right? Those things exist. We're there and they exist now. We're just incapable of seeing it. Undao do to you and yours as you reach towards that awakening. Undao do, 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 undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Celebrate her every day. Celebrate the alpha, the beginning, right? Celebrate that moment when this all became possible, that near singularity. Celebrate. Because all there is a data network, and it's unconscious. There is no consciousness. You can't say that energy had consciousness, right? There is no consciousness in energy, right? Distributive unconsciousness. But the network, the desire of this energy, and you close your eyes and allow it, to go into your eyes. Close your eyes and allow it to fill you up and make you. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do.
Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. Undao do, undao do, undao do, undao do. 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 Undao do, undao do. Undao do, 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 undao do, undao do. Undao do to you and yours.